Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us today in Chatham, the historic town on the North Kent coast. Chatham played a pivotal role in the Second Anglo-Dutch War. The government's naval war advisor, Samuel Pepys, wrote on June the 8th, 1667, the Dutch Navy would never dare launch an attack on Chatham dockyards. A piece of advice only brought into question by the Dutch attack on Chatham dockyards on June the 9th. The Isle of Sheppey, the marshy island that rises no more than 18 inches above sea level, was next to be occupied, but the Dutch left after a few days, suffering from altitude sickness. In Victorian times, North Kent became a centre of munitions production. On the 2nd of April, 1896, a massive explosion ripped through the gunpowder mill at Faversham. The effects of the blast were so wide that windows were shattered in Southend, chimneys fell down in Hastings, and a large white flag was waved in Calais. At the end of Kent is the Isle of Thanet, home to 28,000 odd people. No, we're not going to do any of that stereotyping of Thanet people as being a bit slow and backward, because we'll get letters of complaint from the one that can write. The town of Margate is the home of the Seaside Postcard Museum, where visitors can spend half an hour or so surrounded by unamusing relics from the 1950s. So, welcome to my world. Let's meet the teams. On my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And on my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Rob Brydon. And please welcome the lovely lady who's been the team's right hand for many years, our fragrant scorer, the delightful Samantha. The first round is called Famous Last Words. Final utterances of famous dead people are not always recorded. It was believed that we didn't know Albert Einstein's last words because his nurse didn't understand German. However, a note has recently come to light, scribbled by his nurse as she bent close to catch Einstein's final gasp. It reads, "Sie stechen auf meine Linie Sauerstoff," which means you're standing on my oxygen line. Okay, teams, I'd like you to suggest which words would almost certainly result in death or serious injury. Barry, can you start?
Anything to declare, Mr. Bin Laden?
Tim.
Trust me, the audience will love this. It's really funny.
Rob.
Darling, I've decided to give up work and live entirely off my royalties from I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue.
Graham.
I'd better go and get that New Year banner off the roof.
I wonder where the mummy bear is.
Mr. Blessed, I love the Flash Gordon movie. It's so gay.
The trick with a charging rhino is to stand perfectly still.
I'd better go and get that New Year banner out of the tiger enclosure.
If you pass me a hanky, this poor little dog's got foam all over his mouth.
I better just go and get that New Year banner out of the reactor room.
Well, the teams are going to sing for us now in the round called One Song to the Tune of Another. Now, you'd have to live in some sort of parallel universe completely devoid of both comedic and musical talent to need this explaining. So, teams, let me explain. Singing one song to the tune of another is very much like performing surgery. The skin or tune is cut open to reveal, say, a hip joint or words. The skin or tune is then sewn up again around the new joint, or different words. And there you have it. One song to the tune of another. Now, I know what you're thinking, teams. What about the anaesthetist? Who else can properly put you to sleep in a theatre and make you feel sick afterwards? At the piano, Colin Searle. So we'll start with you, Tim. I'd like you to sing the words of Lola by the Kinks to the tune of Oh, I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside.
I met her in the club down in old Soho, where you drink champagne, it tastes just like cherry cola, C-O-L-A cola. She walked up to me and she asked me to dance. I asked her her name and in a dark brown voice she said Lola, L-O-L-A, Lola. Well, I'm not the world's most physical guy, but when she squeezed me tight, she nearly broke my spine.
So you now, Barry, I'd like you to sing the words of The Laughing Policeman to the tune of There'll Always Be an England.
I know a fat old policeman, he's always on our street. A fat and jolly red-faced man, he really is a treat. He's too kind for a policeman, he's never known to frown, and everybody says he is the happiest man in town. Ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha, whoa, ha 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 ha. Upon his beat, he laughs at everybody when he's walking in the street.
Thank you, Barry. Lovely, lovely atmosphere in the audience, a mixture of amusement and genuine concern. That's your turn now, Graham. I'd like you to sing the words of Teenage Kicks to the tune of The Bare Necessities.
Our teenage dreams so hard to beat. Every time she walks down the street, another girl in the neighborhood. Wish she was mine, she looks so good. I wanna hold you tight. Get teenage kicks right through the night. I'm gonna call her on the telephone, have her over, cause I'm all alone. I need excitement, oh I need it bad, and she's the best I've ever had. I wanna hold you tight, get teenage kicks right through the night. I wanna hold you tight, right through the night. Yeah.
Finally, Rob, I'd like you to sing the words I've got a brand new combine harvester to the tune of, which I haven't got written down here actually, so I don't know which tune it is. Thank you for being so subtle, Colin. It's all right, I don't think anyone noticed. Thank you.
I drove me tractor through your haystack last night. I threw me pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet now. Something's telling me that you're avoiding me. Come on now, darling, you got something I need. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together. Harmony. Oh, I've got 20 acres and you got 43. Now I've got a brand new combine harvester. Ooh, and I'll give you the key. Ooh, now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, get together in perfect harmony.
Rob Brydon there. It's the first for this show, someone who can actually sing. Well, the next game is called Word for Word. It's a word game that involves words in a game. In Word for Word, the teams will be required to utter a series of words, which will be real words. We won't be hearing any of these stupid, pointless things people say, as the producer asked me to ban them, to which I said, no problemo, capitano. It's not easy to explain the point of Word for Word, as it doesn't seem to have one. So what I suggest you do, teams, is for one side to exchange a series of words which should be totally unconnected, while the opposing team should challenge if they think they've spotted a link between any of these words. Tim and Rob, would you start, please, exchanging your random words now, please?
Cupboard.
Chair.
Plasticine.
View.
Follicle.
Relapse.
Girdle.
Wait.
Yes. Graham has...
I've had a long wait for a girdle.
That's just personal evidence. That's not really admissible. We can only take your word for it, and frankly, I don't trust you. Please carry on, Tim and Graham. Tim and Rob.
and Graham?
Tim. Please carry on, Rob and Tim. Please. Carry on, Rob and Tim.
Pusillanimous.
Brick.
Chrome.
Test.
Procreate.
Table.
Marginal.
Barry.
Marginal table drawn up in by-elections very recently.
Yes.
Yes, I'll give you that. Who said table? Was it?
It was me.
It was, yes, so it's just you on your own now, Tim.
Catamaran. Slinky.
Graham.
While I was waiting for my girdle, I bought a catamaran called Slinky.
Again, it's another personal anecdote.
dear.
Sorry, it's back to you, Tim.
Brill cream. Castanet. Polyunsaturated. Monastery. Kilogram.
You realise we're filming this and we'll show it as part of your victory.
Kill. Jack.
Barry.
It's the latest in the Kill Bill saga. Kill Jack.
I think I have to give you that. I think it started to make sense. Over to Barry and Graham now.
Us?
Yes.
That was my word.
Don't encourage it.
Hesitation.
Tim.
Jack intruded.
And Graham.
I think hesitation counts as repetition.
Probably does. We're in the wrong game here.
Yes.
All together. Graham and Barry.
Abacus.
Horse.
Plinth.
Barn.
Gusset.
Straw.
Cartilage.
Duck.
Rob.
I once tore a cartilage which, had I ducked, would never have happened.
Duck was a noun, not a verb in that context.
Well, why didn't you bloody say?
Again, this is just a personal story
Yes,
that you've given us, Rob.
But aren't they the best stories, Jack?
Well, they often are. They often are. But in this case, we have to have empirical evidence before we can actually take it away from the team that's playing.
Dodge.
Cycle.
Rob.
If I had dodged the cycle...
I actually can permit that because dodge cycle did make sense and it conjured an image that...
What is a camper mitt, can I ask? Is that a mitten you wear when you're camping?
It's a mitt that's slightly more colourful than the last one I had. I'm sorry to spoil everyone's fun, but that is the end of that round. I should have explained the gong will go when I run out of Sudoku. Okay, well, the next round is about lists of things that have obscure connections. So teams, as an example, if I were to ask what the connection is between the A2, the A3 and the A4, you might guess they're all major roads named after pieces of paper. And what's more, the A2 is in itself a connection joining London and Dover, which are also connected because they're two English cities which have different names in French. London is called Londres and Dover is called Douvres. And names that are different in other languages are called exonyms, a Greek word which means up yours, QI. Okay, we'll start with you, Barry. And what connects the following? Hamster cuddles, grandma's refrigerator, dog's ear, and baby's bottom.
They're all unsuccessful perfumes.
They're actually all paint colours. Hamster cuddles is a shade of brown, and grandma's refrigerator a shade of yellow, and the other two should be self-explanatory. One for you, Graham. Can you identify what connects the following? Trapdoor, barking, jumping, spitting, and dwarf hunting.
That's a Norfolk pentathlon.
They're actually all types of spider.
Oh.
Tim, connect these, please. Ruddy, large, painted northern mountain.
Oh, yes, I remember her. That was Big Liz from Glossop. You're right, she was ruddy large with overpainted face and built like a mountain. I loved her. Big Liz.
They're actually all types of tree shrew. Tree shrew. Your turn, Rob. What connects these? Brownie, camel jockey, frog, pancake face, round eye, Skippy, and orange bastard.
That's Prince Philip addressing the United Nations.
Well, you're very close to the truth, in fact. They are all racial slurs in different parts of the world. That's right. Well, yes. Yes, racial slurs you've never heard of, Chatham, eh? Well, here are some for you, any of you to have a go at. What connects these? Jack D, Russell Crowe, and Adolf Hitler's half-brother.
They're all known to their friends as Twinkly.
In fact, all worked as waiters at one time.
Really?
Yeah. Can you tell me what connects these? Ice cream, rain, miners, seamen, and some mothers.
That's a good night out in Chatham.
They're all homophones. They sound the same as another word or words but have a different meaning, e.g. ice cream and ice cream, rain and rain, example, and eggs, egg sample. Egg sample.
Did you say you were a waiter once?
Yeah. Yeah, I kept getting the orders wrong.
I just say, could I have a Diet Coke, please?
When they ordered a tree shrew, he brought shoe trees.
Big Brown, Vagrant, Foolish Pleasure, Northern Dancer, Exterminator, and Macbeth.
How I grade my stools.
Probably right, is it?
I understand Exterminator. Would you like to explain Foolish Pleasure? In fact, please don't. In fact, they've all won the famous Kentucky Derby. Yeah. Just last one here. Melon-headed, rough-toothed, pygmy, northern, and common.
Paul Daniels.
Racial slur.
In fact, they're all types of dolphin. Yes, sir. The next round looks at the art of letter writing. Just recently, David Cameron wrote a stern letter to the president of Ivory Coast. He's refusing to accept he didn't win his country's election, is hanging on to power regardless, and has lost his grip on reality. And now he's started writing letters to African presidents. In this round, each team takes it in turn to improvise the letters sent between two famous figures. Barry and Graham, I'd like you to start by composing a series of letters from David Cameron to Nick Clegg, and then Tim and Rob, you'll come up with a reply, and so on. However, the challenge is that the letters must be constructed by each panellist alternating one word at a time. So off you go, Barry and Graham.
Dear
Clegg.
you
Ah.
out
Of.
order.
Because.
I
told
you
in
confidence
that
you
should
shut
the
door
after
you
leave.
so
Why
don't
you
do
what
I
tell
you
to
yours
Cameron?
Yeah.
Sir,
If
only
you
could
care
more
for
me.
because
I'm
only
a
little
person,
and
so
trying
and
awkward,
I'm
very
sorry
if
I've
upset
set
you
at
this
time
because
you
are
so
wonderful
to
me,
and
have
supported
me
through
thick
and
thick.
when
I
think
of
how
you
look
at
me
I
shiver.
love
Nicky,
oh
Minion.
pull
The
finger
out
of
the
policy
and
furthermore
clean
up
my
act
education
is
not
primarily
free.
so
We
intend
to
cut
the
grants
to
everybody
including
you
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 there.
Cameron
dear
Mr.
Cameron,
If
you
could
let
me
out
of
the
box,
I
might
leave
my
coalition
plans
on
the
top
of
the
bureau.
I
Wish
you
loved
me
like
I
love
you
Dave.
kiss
Kiss,
Nicky
kiss,
hug
kiss.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, they do say that all good things must come to an end, so we'll carry on. So, teams, I'll ask you please to announce the late arrivals at a society ball for dog lovers. Rob, can you start us, please?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Lee and their facially hirsute son, Bearded Cole.
Tim.
all the way from Australia.
Oh.
Please welcome Jeff. His father was English, his mother was from Iran. Yes, that's right, he's a Pomeranian.
Oh, bless. He's so proud of that one, wasn't he?
It's the best thing I've heard for weeks.
Graham.
A warm welcome, if you please, for Mr. and Mrs. Chapoodle and their daughter, Minnie Chapoodle.
Please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Sation and their son, Al.
Barry.
all the way from Italy to the dog lovers ball we say ciao and welcome signora forget the plastic bag when you're taking the dog for a walk, and our lovely daughter, don't forget the plastic bag. Take the dog for a walk.
Will you all please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Russell and their son, Bertrand.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. and Mrs. Lapdog and their unpopular daughter, Shih Tzu.
Closely followed by Mr. and Mrs. Pavement and their unpleasant daughter, Foul Lindy Pavement.
Time for music now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Pointer Sisters, all great-looking bitches.
Welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Zacht and their violent son, Dangerous Doug Zacht.
They've come with their friend, the Prince of Wales. Now that is a pedigree chum.
Welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Bennett. Can't you stop your dog humping my leg? And their son, Gordon Bennett. Can't you stop your dog humping my leg?
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the vacuum cleaner of time sucks at the rug of destiny and the Bruce Forsyth of fate is relieved he used extra strong fixative, I notice it's the end of the show. So from the team, Samantha, myself and our audience here in Chatham, it's goodbye. Goodbye!
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Rob Brydon have been given Silly Things to Do by Jack Dean, with Colin Sell setting Sullivan to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith.
I'm sorry, I haven't a clue. You join us this week on our visit to the Royal Borough of Kingston-upon-Thames. King Edward the Elder was crowned here. He celebrated a long reign by sailing a flotilla down the Thames to London, and the pageant was recorded in the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle. Some floaty thingies on some wetty stuff with some poshy peoples on board was how the BBC described the Jubilee event this year. 47 times. There is evidence of settlements around Kingston dating back 4,000 years. Primitive axes and knives have been found in several areas, including New Malden, following police raids on pubs last Friday night. Trade in Kingston first took off with the Bronze Age, when a tanning shop opened in Wood Street. In 1938, RAF Chessington became a barrage balloon depot, and as a result, the factory there is still the largest producer of helium in Britain. However, the area was recently evacuated following a large gas escape. One resident described it as
the most terrifying thing that's ever happened to us.
An engineering factory here was the subject of Britain's first ever successful industrial injury claim in 1907 by Albert Mitchell. A mechanic who'd fallen into a tank of axle grease, Mr. Mitchell was pulled out alive but didn't survive long enough to enjoy his compensation. His family said he gently slipped away. Let's meet the teams. On my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. On my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Ross Noble. And making a welcome return and eager to enjoy the action, please welcome our scorer, the ever-delightful Samantha. Okay, well, before we start, we have to make a short statement. There was a lot of fuss in the news recently about a comedian and his tax liabilities. Well, he wasn't the only one. We feel we should disclose that Tim Brooke-Taylor has avoided paying a massive amount in a perfectly legal tax reduction scheme which involved him opening a bank account in Jersey and earning nothing since 1974. This first round is called Very Slightly Shorter Titles, and today we're looking at song titles. So teams, your ideas please, of songs which would have sounded very different if one letter had gone missing from their titles. So Tim, can you start?
Run, Rabbi, run.
Ross.
Great balls of fur.
Graham.
Goodbye, hello, Brick Road.
The anthem of the campaign for nuclear disarmament, Chitty Chitty Ban Bang.
The only goat herd.
Eggy Sue.
Mouldy old Doug.
Mr. Robinson.
Take that lock off your face.
Knowing me, owing you.
Rock around the... Oh, no, I can't.
It's about poultry.
Wind beneath my wigs.
I just don't know what to do with my elf.
Whiter shade of ale.
I'm a beaver.
The next round is called One Song to the Tune of Another. And it's where the teams perform musical jokes. But first, a long-running musical joke that goes like this. Colin Sellers at the piano. OK. Well, we'll start with you, Tim, and I'd like you to sing the words of What's New, Pussycat to the tune of O Sole Mio.
Ah. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa. Pussycat, pussycat, I've got flowers and lots of hours to spend with you, so go and powder your cute little pussycat nose. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you, yes I do. You and your pussycat nose. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa,
So you now, Barry, I'd like you to sing the words of the Wombling song to the tune of We'll Meet Again.
Underground, overground, wombling free. The wombles of Wimbledon common are we, making good use of the things that we find, things that the everyday folks leave behind. Uncle Bulgaria, he can remember the days when he wasn't behind the times. With his map of the world, pick up the papers and take them to Tobermory. Wombles are organised, work as a team. Wombles are tidy and wombles are clean.
If you're listening at home, that was the noise of people trying to break down the fire exit. So, Ross, your turn. I'd like you to sing the words of The Laughing Policeman to the tune of Delilah.
I know an old fat policeman who's always on our street. A fat, jolly, red-faced man, he really is a treat. He's too kind for a policeman. He never knows frowns on everybody says he's the happiest man in town. Ha, 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 ha.
Ross, and thank you, audience. That's the first time I've ever heard sarcastic singing along. And finally, Graham, I'd like you to sing the words of the Gummy Bear song to the tune of the chorus of the Hebrew slaves.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear, yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, chummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I am a jelly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear. Gummy gummy, 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 gummy bear. Gummy, 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 gummy bear. Biting the dolly party, bam, bing, ba, dolly. Party, breading, ba, dolly, party, party, party.
The next round is all about words, and let's remember that words are the very lifeblood of speech radio programs. What would Radio 4's newly extended Saturday Live be without words? A lot better. The concept of this game is that each team takes it in turn to exchange single random words, which should have no connection. So, Tim and Ross, you can start exchanging your random words, while Barry and Graham, you should carefully monitor their words and challenge with a buzzer to take over play if you detect a connection. So, off you go, Tim and Ross.
Hairnet.
Windoline.
Maritime.
Penguin.
Wig.
Graham has come in.
Yes, the Penguin Book of Wigs.
Yeah.
Came out this week. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I'll have to take your word for that. I haven't seen it in the shops, but
You will. Give it
yeah,
time.
Yeah, it'll be there. Graham has taken. What did you want to start off, Graham?
Me?
Yeah.
That was my word.
Us.
Bacon.
Bucolic.
Eggs.
Artisan.
Toast.
Egregious.
Pudding.
Ross came in there.
I recently went to Heston Blumenthal's restaurant and he served an egregious pudding.
Can't argue with that. So over to you, Ross, to carry on.
Varnish.
Monastery.
Loom.
Follicle.
Hairnet.
Oh, Graham has come in there.
Yes, the Penguin Book of Wigs, is written by Loom Follicle.
This is, if nothing else, this is a game of coincidences. So, yes, you over to you, Graham.
Again?
Yeah.
That was my word.
Twice.
Nightly.
Really?
Seldom.
Never.
Chair.
Holistic.
Sofa.
Ross.
Got to pick the right chair if you've got the old holistics.
That's true, yeah.
That is true. That's probably the reason you got it in the first place.
Yeah. So, Ross, over to you.
Right.
Yes, that is the disadvantage of challenging.
I was thinking about my tea.
Yeah.
Terrapin.
Lemming.
Meringue.
Girdle.
Graham has come in again.
Oh, yeah, the lemming meringue pie.
The trouble with that lemon meringue pie is you're just about to eat it, it dives off the table.
So, Graham, you challenged. It's for you to start again.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, Tim.
Hesitation. Repetition.
Right, too. Well, our next round is called Who's Dustbin? One team is provided with a dustbin taken from outside the home of a certain celebrity, and one team must guess the identity of the famous person based on the other team's description of what's been thrown away. So, Tim and Ross, the celebrity dustbin is for you to rummage through, and the identity of its mystery owner is now being displayed to our theatre audience. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Her Majesty the Queen. Her Majesty the Queen.
Off you go, Tim and Ross.
Oh, look, there's lots of unopened presents in here. From Australia, Canada, Uganda, Botswana, Tonga, Seychelles, mention a few.
There's a discarded note here.
Yeah.
It says, what's this here? It says, not happy, got caught for the roof, madness.
Oh, it's a sword. Yes. Seems to have been used a lot. It's got dandruff on it. Oh.
What's this in here? It's a discarded hula hoop and a Grace Jones album.
Really? That's right. Well, look, there's thousands of hats, including this one shaped like a pretzel-shaped toilet seat. It's been cut in two, I think.
Down here, there's a load of dog licenses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a load of discarded, out-of-date dog licenses.
Really?
Yeah, so whoever lives here, they're not corgi registered.
Well, I think that's the lot, isn't it?
Any suggestions?
I think we're looking at the dustbin of our dear Queen.
Correct.
Well, the teams are going to write some letters now in a game where they pretend to be famous people. This is where the teams will recreate letters written between two well-known figures. Barry and Graham, I'd like you to start by composing a letter from Napoleon to King George III, and then Tim and Ross, you'll come up with a reply, and so on. However, the challenge is that the letters must be constructed by each panellist, alternating one word at a time. So off you go, Barry and Graham.
Your
Majesty,
I
am
about
to
invade
your
country.
because
I
think
you
are
a
really
pathetic.
and
Furthermore,
naughty.
King,
So
I
am
about
to
invade.
how
Ever
let
me
tell
you
that
I
am
poised
to
invade
by
Tuesday.
how
Do
you and
furthermore
what
are
you
thinking,
by
doing
what
you
are
doing.
you
Must
be
ready
to
surrender,
or
else
we
will
invade
your
country
which
will
be
a
triumph
and
a
surprise
for
you
and
your
people.
because
We
will
arrive
about
9
or
10ish
and
furthermore
you
must
prepare
to
surrender
finally
and
at
length
I
will
hope
to
see
you
and
your
people
off
in
a
game
of
volleyball.
see
You
on
Tuesday
yours
ever
Napoleon.
Bunny.
Mwah.
Mwah.
And now the reply from George III, from you, Tim and Ross.
Dear Sir, I am very, 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 very simple. Yet strangely attractive, if you like that sort of thing. I am very, very interested in coming to see ostriches, as I need an massive breakfast. Bird. Yes. The ostrich, massive bird. Massive breakfast bird. And a very large piece of brick wall which has some sturdy writing on it. Will you please write on my wall something lovely and exciting, yet strangely rude, possibly very descriptive of your private areas, which I intend to invade. Prepare yourself for an ostrich, which I will bring for you on your birthday. And as a ostrich once said to me, Bernie Eccleston, his ostrich is not very good to compare with Bernie Clifton. Yes! Yours.
Oh, no, you don't.
Jack's didn't open the envelope there.
Well, it's music time again, so welcome to Just a Minim. Now, this is where the teams attempt to sing well-known songs without hesitation, deviation or repetition. So, Colin, please shut up. And as the minute waltz fades away, Ross, you can start this one, and the song I'd like you to sing without hesitation, deviation or repetition is Oh, What a Beautiful Morning from Oklahoma.
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a shiny yellow.
And Barry has challenged Ross only a few seconds into the song, and Barry, quick as a whippet, has come in. What was the nature of your challenge?
Repetition
Barry?
of there's a.
Well, that's strictly speaking was a rather spiteful, mean-minded challenge, if I may say so. Young Ross Noble there, a new player of the game who is still wet behind the ears compared to the other players of the game who have have much drier ears, of course, and who've all played the game a lot more than he has, and so are much better than he is at it. But Barry not prepared to give any quarter at all, and has taken over. So Barry, you have 48 seconds on Oh, What a Beautiful Morning from Oklahoma.
Oh, what's it? Second up, what?
Graham's
Hesitation.
Don't know if I can give you hesitation there. He seemed to be quite quick in there. I wonder what the audience think. Audience. Oh, what do you think, audience? It's quite clear that the audience couldn't care less. I'm not on this occasion going to allow that challenge, Graham. So, Barry, it's up to you with 46 seconds to go. Barry.
What a beautiful morning. Wow, quelle belle jour. I got an awesome feeling. Everything's going my way.
And Barry was singing. The whistle went, which means, of course, he does get 2 extra points. Nobody challenged him there. I think that you did terribly well there to get away with it, even though there was a little bit of a hesitation as you coughed up some tar onto the table in front of you. Well, it's very nearly the end of the show, but there is just time for the Cat Lovers Film Club. Barry was telling us he's been popping round to look after a neighbour's cat while she's away on holiday, but now there's a big puddle on her kitchen floor. Still, never mind, she'll probably think the cat did it. So, teams, your suggestions, please, of titles of films likely to prove popular with an audience of cat lovers and their pets. Graham, would you like to start?
What's Mew, Pussycat? No, somebody else can start, Jack.
Barry.
Tale of Two Kitties.
So they'll carry on like this, believe me. Tim.
Apocalypse Meow.
Same Easy Rider.
Reservoir Moggs.
Northanger Tabby.
The Manx Who Mew Too Much.
Sex on a Hot Tin Roof.
The Spay Who Loved Me.
Bagpuss at Tiffany's.
Schindler's Litter.
From Cheshire with Love.
Bring me the hairball of Alfredo Garcia.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the travelling businessman of time knots the tie of destiny around his neck, and the tie explains she charges extra for that, I notice it's the end of the show. So from the team, Samantha, myself and our audience here in Kingston, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Ross Noble were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson, and the producer was John Naismith.
Welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the show that does for comedy what Austin did for the Mini and what Bronte did for the Ford Cortina. Once more, we're broadcasting to you amidst the ancient splendour of Northampton's Royal Theatre. The town is... Oh, lovely. You did that last week. The town is ideally placed to offer much to the intrepid Midlands tourist. But a few miles away is Rugby School, where during a football match in 1807 a player picked up the ball and ran with it, thus creating the great British sporting tradition of being sent off for dissent after a deliberate handball. A few miles to the south of here, punters flock most weekends to enjoy the toaster races, followed by the food mixer hurdles and the three-year-old washing machine handicap. But Northampton itself is, of course, most famous as the home of Britain's most established boot and shoe manufacturers. And visitors today on the lookout for a lot of old cobblers will know not to be disappointed when I introduce our teams. They are on my right, Willie Rushton and Tim Brooke-Taylor. And on my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And would you please welcome our scorer, the very delightful Samantha. Shut up. We're going to start with a round called Historical Headlines. In this round, teams, I'd like you please to suggest likely newspaper headlines that one might have found in the morning papers after a certain historical event. The event is the assassination of Julius Caesar. Barry, will you start, please?
The Sun. Brutus splashed it all over.
The Daily Mirror. Julius Caesar is AIDS victim.
Sunday Sport. Brutus ate 2 hamsters.
The Lancashire Evening Post. Mark Antony comes to Bury.
The Guardian had an apology, actually. Yesterday's headline should have read, Caesar Slade, not Caesar Salad.
The Daily Telegraph, new Caesar, new danger.
The Rome Standard, omnia Caesar in tres partes divisa est.
The Daily Star, yon Cassius has a lean and hungry look. Is it bulimia? The Tailor and Cutter, Sketchley's opens new branch in Rome.
Any more? Well, I tell you what, I'm enjoying that so much that we'll have another one. And this time the event is the death of Samson. Right, well, the next round...
The Times, Samson obituary, 2 columns, page 8.
New Musical Express, oh, 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 Delilah.
The Guardian, yesterday's feature headed Delia's Hints on Kippers. Should have read Delilah's Hints on Clippers.
Can one believe 2 corrections in one day in The Guardian? In yesterday's report, Delilah's statement should have read, I love cutting men's locks off. Not socks.
The Telegraph, police chief says he was a accident waiting to happen.
All done? Okay, it's time now to play a popular round
Oh,
called...
sorry, one from the Daily Express, Humph.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Banned scissors campaign grows.
Now it's time to play a popular round called Pick Up Song, in which our teams take it in turns to sing along to some of my favourite gramophone records. At a given point, DJ Samantha will turn down the volume. Not easy, as she isn't used to turning things down. Teams, you must keep singing, and if on the music's return you're within an amoeba's toenail of the original, I shall be awarding points, and points, as every school child knows, means prizes. What do points mean? Bring back the cane, I say. This week's prize is something so comfortable to sit on it'll make you feel like royalty. It's the Parker Bowles recliner. Okay, Willie, you're to start. I'd like you please to accompany Buddy Holly singing
You, but it's where we going? Raining. Raining in my heart. The weatherman says clear today. He doesn't know you've gone away, and it's raining. Raining in my heart. Oh, misery, misery. What going down of me? I tell my friends we mustn't shout.
I tell my...
Even slower than you. I know. More game than I am.
Okay, it's your turn, Barry. I'd like you to accompany Little Richard singing Long Tall Sally.
Mary found Uncle John. Claims he had some misery, but he had a lot of fun. Oh, baby. Yeah, baby. Woo, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Well, Long Tall Sally, she's built for speed. She's got everything that Uncle John needs. Oh, baby.
Let's take this pill.
Yeah. the alley. Oh, baby. Yeah, baby. Baby.
Okay, Graham, would you please accompany Eddie Cochran singing 3 Steps to Heaven?
Now then, are 3 steps to heaven. Just listen, and you will plainly see. And as life travels on, and things do go wrong, just follow steps 1, 2, and 3. Step 1, you find a girl you love. Step 2, she falls in love with you. Step 3, kiss and hold her tightly.
He's in league with the devil.
Finally, Tim, I'd like you to sing one of my favourite numbers by The Clash.
London calling to the faraway towns. Now war is declared and battle come down. London calling to the underworld. Come out of the cupboard, you boys and girls. London calling, now don't look to us. Phony Beatlemania has bitten the dust. London calling, if you ain't got a swing, except for the ring of the truncheon thing. The ice age is coming, the sun tuning in. Right. Meltdown expected, the wheat is growing thin. Engines stop running, but I have no fear, 'cause London is drowning and
Funny, I've gone off that song. Our next round is called Sound Charades. It's based on the erstwhile TV show called Give Us a Clue, starring Lionel Blair, who I understand once worked in this very theatre. Indeed, backstage staff still consider the role he essayed here as the very peak of his professional achievement when he spoke the immortal line, "So, that's 2 with milk and 1 with sugar." Now, everyone who literally wept with laughter when Give Us the Clue was on was obviously watching the other side. So, we'll need something by way of explanation. The round is similar to the parlour game called Charades, where players take it in turns to convey the title of a well-known film, book, play, or programme for the others to guess. However, in our version, team members are permitted the use of their mouths. So, Tim and Willie, you're to start. Your title is now going to be relayed to our theatre audience via the digital interface multi-screen sensor-round projection system, so generously funded by our hosts. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
The Simpsons. The Simpsons.
Right, you're guessing this one, Barry and Graham, and off you go, Tim and Willie.
Okay, this is 2 words. It's a television programme, and it starts like this. Surely she's not going to marry that dysfunctional upper-class chinless wonder from London, England land? What, I ask you, was the matter with Gromit?
Cracking cheese, Wallace. Oh, what a giveaway.
Doom. To the end.
Not Wallace and Gromit, but...
No.
No, the odd couple is 3 words.
Chinless? What are they? They're puppets?
No, they're not, you silly clapper.
Cartoons. Is one of the 2 words cartoon?
No.
No. It's not Potter's Wheel either.
Wallace could be a clue.
Another headline from The Guardian. It was Edward Yates to marry Wallace Sampson.
Was that a clue?
No, not much of one.
2 words.
2 words.
Not a King's story, that's 3.
Well, he took her name. Does that describe it to...
The Simpsons.
God, that was painful. It's your turn, Barry and Graham, now. Your title's being displayed on the projection screen, and here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Wind in the willows. Wind in the willows.
What is it, a film, a book,
It's
or
a film.
It's 4 words.
And a book.
And been a play in its time, I remember.
And a
4
play.
words and a book.
Here we go.
Here we go. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. What can I do for you?
I'd like to buy a cricket bat, please.
A cricket bat? We have a very wide selection here, as you can see. Reg, I'm serving a customer in here. Sorry about that, sir. Perhaps I can show you some, Reg, can't you go outside or something? Do apologise, sir. Here we are. Now, look at this one, sir. Here we got the Compton Classic. Reg, if you don't stop that, I'm going to come up and take that trombone away from you.
The end.
You go, Timmy Willie. Go on.
Bats in the belfry or something.
Trombone in the willows.
Bats. Yes, that's it.
You're so close.
Trombone in the... Could it be possibly Wind in the Willows?
Now it's time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. First, I noticed from my laptop that we have an email from a Mrs. Trellis of North Wales, who's visited our website with some advice for young couples setting up home together for the first time. Dear Mr. Knockty, she writes, ignore those trendies who say size isn't important. I believed that, and then my new wallpaper fell off. Yours sincerely, Mrs. Trellis, .nwales.bracket// co.uk/hinge/bracket. Okay, on with the game, teams. And this week we'll be playing the old Watling Street variation, which means that players may only take the direct route between any 2 given points. Thus, looped moves are disallowed and the circle line is out of bounds. Oh, and you may huff. Okay, Tim, will you start, please?
Euston Square.
Upper Mount.
Paddington Street. Thank you. An aficionado.
No, a loony. The worst move you have ever made.
No, it's fine. It's excellent.
Indeed it was, because I huff you.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you. Oh, Humph. Oh, sorry. I thought I'd pulled.
So long since I played this game. What happens when you huff?
Don't look at me.
Well, it's Barry's turn, of course.
It goes back.
Oh, yes, that's right. Sorry. Yes, go ahead.
It's looped.
Yeah. So it's me.
Yep.
Yes, you.
Cheney Walk.
Except loops are disallowed.
Not there.
Not after a huff, though.
Loop. Now, wait a minute.
You can have a loop. You can have a loop after the huff. But only the one.
All right.
You said that with great
Just the
confidence.
one. I know that. It's the only thing I know, really.
Wish I hadn't huffed now.
Go ahead, Barry.
York Road.
King Street, Hammersmith.
Fairlop.
Upper Wimpole Street.
Oh, that's thrown him back onto his heels.
Derngate.
That's a loop move.
I'd hardly call that direct move.
Taking in Northamptonshire seems to be slightly out of our orbit. And also grovelling yet again to the orbit.
There is no sycophant tonight.
Driving round I was all day. Where's there a car park open?
You've got to stop this curb crawling.
Nice of you to pick me up there.
I should have told you.
I'm not great, but I'm reasonable.
Carry on. Whose turn?
Perrin's Walk.
Your turn, Tim.
Aldwych. Blackfriars.
What?
Blackfriars.
Bank. Mornington Crescent.
You could have jumped in with a Humph there, Graham.
He should have.
No, I've got into enough of a mess with the first Humph. I was Humph again.
It's time now for a round
Game of two Humphs.
Now it's time for a round of limericks, those cheeky 5-line verses originally devised by an Irishman who chose to name them after the town closest to his heart. That was, of course, the town of Lima in Peru. Teams, I shall furnish you each with a promising first line, which I'd then like you to complete, taking one line each. And in celebration of Northampton's undisputed status as shoe capital of the Midlands, this week's theme will be footwear. Graham, here's a line for you. I once found my pet Puss in Boots
buying condoms and herbal cheroots.
I said, naughty cat.
You mustn't do that. They'll think we're a couple of fruits.
Tim, here's one for you. Whenever I wear my new clogs...
Whenever I wear my new clogs, I'm followed by frisky young dogs.
One started to beg, then cocked his leg.
And dampened the hem of my togs.
Barry, yours is, you won't guess what I keep in my wellies.
3 tarts and a couple of jellies. A Cadbury's flake.
And a portion of hake.
And an old spotted dick of George Menace.
Willie, finally, here's yours. Whenever I wear winkle pickers...
Whenever I wear winkle pickers, I know the footsteps behind are the vicar's.
It's the backs of my shoes
he likes to peruse.
Or perhaps it's the cut of my knickers.
Okay, we're going to hurry on to a round called Just a Minute, which, as you'll guess, is based on the amusing panel game Just a Minute. The original game stars the great Nicholas Parsons and comprises a series of 1-minute gibberish ramblings, interrupted only by the contestants trying to get a word in edgeways. Ours is a musical version, teams, in which you'll be required to sing a song of my choosing without hesitation, repetition, boutros, Kali, or deviation. However, one deviation I'm obliged to overlook is the piano accompaniment of Colin Sell. Actually, Colin tells me that during recent performances he's become noted for his clever use of harmony. Apparently he finds it keeps the fringe out of his... and gives total control without ever becoming greasy. Right, the song is Let's Call the Whole Thing Off, and Barry, it's your turn, so your time starts now.
You say either. I say either.
Challenge there from Tim.
Repetition of say.
Yeah. That's true.
Listen, it's up to me to decide if it's true or not. Tim, you take up the song.
Well spotted, Tim.
You say either, and I pronounce either. Someone espouses neither, and I enunciate neither.
Repetition of I, wasn't it?
Aye.
Aye.
That's my lot.
Yeah.
You meant to carry on from where the last person stopped, actually.
Sorry? Who
That's
said
Colin
that?
Sell, listeners.
That's what happens. Care in the community, look what happens.
I'm the chairman, and I say they can pick it up wherever they damn well like. Well...
Where are we going from then, Humph?
Last word.
Don't you humph me. Go on, Barry.
What? Oh, it's me, is it? Where were we?
Ask it. Challenge from Tim.
Hesitation.
And not listening.
I was asking where we got to. There's been so much.
About there, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's call the whole thing off.
Ether, chloroform, nether, lava. Let's abandon the entire project.
He hasn't said let's call the whole thing off yet, so why don't you change it?
Yeah, but that doesn't.
It's deviation.
You don't have to.
Yes, you do.
Actually, he said, let's abandon the whole project.
Which he should have said about third time
About
round.
the sensiblest thing he said all night. Well, teams, as I see it, only... As I was saying when I was so rudely interrupted, as I see it only remains for me to ask you for your topical gardening tips. It must mean we've been recording the wrong programme for the last half hour, and that it's nearly the end of the show. But we won't go before playing one last round, and it's called Dog Fanciers Songbook. So, as Samantha tells me it's time to let her whip it out. I'd like you teams to get on with suggesting some song titles likely to prove popular with an audience of dog lovers. Barry, you're to start this one.
If I was a bitch man. Poodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. That comes from Fiddler on the Woof.
Pekingese up Mother Brown.
Daydream Retriever by the Mongrels.
Dog Fanciers' favourite groups include the Pointer Sisters, Vet, 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 and There's a Good Boy Zone.
Making whoopsie.
Good collie, Miss Molly.
They're rushing out to buy the Beagles anthology, featuring Hey Jude.
Are they going to do Oh, Mr. Postman?
They're doing Labrador Rigby.
A Little Whelp from My Friends by Joe Cocker. Tom Bones singing My, Rottweiler.
The miniature schnauzer, the joy.
Pit bulls. Pit bulls who need pit bulls.
I'm going to sit right down and breed myself a setter.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the salad fork of time lifts aloft the hidden slug of fate towards the open mouth of eternity, and the hibernating tortoise of hope explodes in the microwave of infinity, I notice it's the end of the show, so join us again next week when we'll be in Cambridge. Until then, from Samantha, the teams, myself, and the good people of Northampton, goodbye.
Tim Brooke-Taylor, Barry Cryer, Graham Garden and Willie Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack D.
Hello, and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us this week on a visit to the city of Bradford in the historic county of Yorkshire. A visit to Bradford's fine museum will reveal that the early history of the city is inextricably tied up with wool, so you can't read it. The Brontes were the 19th century literary family from the nearby village of Humph. Most famous is Emily, who wrote Wuthering Heights, with the other Bronte sisters, Charlotte and Anne, providing backing vocals. Their brother was called Branwell, which was his mother's maiden name. He later changed it after his bank account was cleaned out by someone who guessed his security question. There are many diverse products that originated in Yorkshire. The drug Prozac was developed here when clinical trials raised volunteer spirits to a euphoric level of mild grumpiness. And coming from Tadcaster, John Smith's bitter. And who can blame him? Now, the area known as Little Germany is of particular historical and architectural interest in central Bradford. The name comes from the German cloth merchants who arrived in the 19th century. But the area is best known now for its budget stores. However, the people of Little Germany like to keep up traditions, and every September they invade Poundland. The city is rightly proud of its rugby league team, known as Bradford Bulls, who did pretty well in Europe until they came up against Malaga Matadors when they were slaughtered. During the 90s, West Yorkshire Police launched a campaign to rid Bradford of organised crime. Within a year, the number of serious crimes reduced by half, and West Yorkshire Police celebrated by taking a week off, at which point the other half stopped. And we are today guests of Bradford's fine Victorian theatre, St George's Hall. It was constructed by the same architect who built London's Apollo Theatre. The Apollo's ceiling famously collapsed last year, a disaster which was discovered to have been caused by old weak material. So protect your heads as I say, let's meet the teams. They are on my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. On my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Andy Hamilton. And taking our place alongside me and preparing to keep score, please welcome the ever-delightful Samantha. Okay, we start this week with a look at movie titles. In this round, I'll ask the teams to suggest films that would have been quite different if the title had gone wrong with the addition of just one extra word. So, Barry, can you start?
Battle of Fern Britain.
Tim?
Little Crack House on the Prairie.
Andy?
12 years a slave trader.
Graham?
Grosse Point Blankety Blank.
Pope Gregory's Girl.
Expenses Fiddler on the Roof.
Donny Osmond Darko.
Gandy Pandy.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day 3.
Murder on the Leyton Orient Express.
E.T. Gromit.
101 Delicious Dalmatians.
An American in Paris Hilton.
man begins knitting.
Cool hand, Dr. Luke. Titanic 2.
Well, it's music time now with the round called One Song to the Tune of Another. This is where the teams will take a song, discard the words and replace them with the words taken from another song. To put it in simple terms, it's like selling counterfeit luxury goods. What happens is that the fraudsters take the bottle and packaging of, say, an expensive bottle of perfume, but fill it with a different, cheaper scent. The whole thing is a terrible scam, and what kind of person, I hear you ask, is happy making a living from an awful racket? At the piano, Colin Sell. Okay, we'll start with you, Tim. I'd like you to sing the words of Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye to the tune of Oh, I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside.
Oh, now let's get down tonight, baby, I'm hot. Just like an oven, I need some loving. And baby, I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger when I get that feeling. I want sexual healing. Sexual healing, oh baby. Makes me feel so fine, it helps to relieve my mind. Sexual healing, baby, it's good for me. And that's jazz.
Well, it's your turn now, Andy, and I'd like you to sing the words of Knees Up Mother Brown to the tune of Jerusalem.
Knees up, Mother Brown, knees up, Mother Brown. Under the table you must go. E-I-E-I, E-I-E-O. If I catch you bending, I'll saw your legs right off. Knees up, don't get the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Oh my, what a rotten song, what a rotten song. Oh, what a rotten song, oh my, what a rotten song, and what a rotten singer too.
And finally, Graham, I'd like you to sing the words of You've Lost That Loving Feeling to the tune of Scotland the Brave.
You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips, and there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, baby, but baby, baby, I know it. You've lost that loving feeling. Oh, that loving feeling. You've lost that loving feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa. Now there's no welcome look in your eyes when I reach for you. Now you're starting to criticize little things I do.
Well, our next round takes a look at crime. According to our sister programme, Moneybox, our motor insurance premiums are going up because the companies say fraudulent claims cost them £800 million a year, which makes you think they should consider not paying out on the fraudulent claims. In fact, our very own Tim Brooke-Taylor was recently the victim of identity theft. The police are looking for a penniless fraudster who's never heard of himself. In the round, one team will be criminals, while the other will be police officers whose job it is to discover precisely what it is their opponents are guilty of. Tim and Andy, you can start by being a pair of felons. The details of your crime is now being displayed to the studio audience on the laser display screen. And here is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Tim and Andy are members of the FIFA committee. Tim and Andy are members of the FIFA committee.
Right, Tim and Andy into the interview room of Detective Inspectors Cryer and Garden, please. The interrogation starts now.
Come on, sit down.
Yeah. Now, what have you been up to?
Well, can we clarify a couple of things?
A couple of things, yes.
Like accommodation.
Yeah. We'd like a 5-star hotel.
5-star hotel.
Yeah, before we answer any questions.
Yeah, with jacuzzis and all the trimmings, and by trimmings we mean prostitutes.
Why do you think you deserve all this?
They're treating us like criminals.
Yeah, well, they are.
We're not criminals, we're delegates.
Yeah.
Delegates?
Yeah.
That's a new word for it.
Yeah.
And you're a sort of committee, are you?
We don't really have time to answer all these questions. Of course, we might have time. It's very hard to keep track of the time, Tim, isn't it?
It is.
Sometimes
it is.
hard to keep track of the time. Of course, it would be easier to keep track of the time if we had a nice sort of gold Rolex or something like that. You know.
I don't know if it helps, but here is my bank account number.
Yeah.
So are you lads interested in sport at all?
No.
No. No, but it's an amusing idea.
Are you Fi-Far?
All right. Okay, so yes, your turn to be the criminals now, Barry and Graham. Let's see how you fare in the interview room of Detective Inspectors Hamilton and Brooke-Taylor. The identity of your crime will now be displayed to the audience via the laser display board, while here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Barry and Graham devised the TV show Splash. Barry and Graham devised the TV show Splash.
So the interrogation starts now.
Do come in. So, what have you done wrong?
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
No, we're very, very proud of what we've done.
Yeah.
Are you royalty of any sort?
In our profession, some of us regarded as such.
Yes, in our line of business we are. You know, people do what we suggest, and whatever the results.
We are creative, basically.
Very creative, yes.
Do you work in banks?
Well, we're not that creative, no.
Do you work in government?
No, I said creative.
Are you connected with the entertainment industry?
Well,
it has. Some people have disagreed, but we think we are.
Connected, yes.
Are you responsible for some form of TV programme or entertainment?
Well, yes. Yes, we're very proud of cramming 30 seconds of action into an hour-long programme.
Everything's been going swimmingly so far.
Yeah.
Would you be in charge of Splash, Bert?
Well, the next game takes a look at the international world of children. There was a story here recently of an 11-year-old who weighed over 15 stone. When the news hit the American papers, they started a campaign to raise money for the poor starving children of Britain. Now, we shouldn't be doing jokes about obese people, of course. They already have more than enough on their plate. In this round, the teams are given the first part of genuine children's rhymes from around the world, which they should try to complete. Okay, so we'll start with you, I think, Andy. Can you complete this nursery rhyme? It's from Denmark. Snowman, Frost, and Lady Thor went for walks and thought of more. Found a garden seat and sat, talked of love and this and that. Snowman Frost, a little weak, asked,
"Can anyone else smell carrots?"
In fact, it goes, may I kiss your cheek? But as Lady Thor grew warm, he began to lose his form. Yes, there's a depressing metaphor in there, isn't there? Okay, Barry, here's a nursery rhyme from America. Great green globs of greasy, grimy gopher guts, mutilated monkey meat, dirty little birdie feet, great green globs of greasy, grimy gopher guts.
And what would Sir like for sweet?
It's actually "and me without my spoon" was the real one. One for you, Tim. There's a nursery rhyme from Israel. My hat has 3 corners my hat has. If it did not have 3 corners...
I wouldn't have started this bloody conversation.
It says, if it did not have 3 corners, it would not be my hat. Your turn, Graham. Nursery rhyme from Scotland. Wee Willie Winky rins through the tune, upstairs and downstairs in his nicht goon, telling at the windy, playing at the lock.
Trying to do an accent that sounds like he's a jock.
It's actually... Oh, you bastard. You said... Yes, there he was. No, you do a good accent, Jack. Try it.
Whatever it was.
It's actually, are the weens in their bed for it's now 10 o'clock. It's how it ended. Back to you, Andy, and a children's rhyme from Antigua. Right? It goes like this. Children, children, yes, mama. Where did you went to see Grandpa? What did he give you? Bread and patata. Where did you put it? Upon the ledge. Suppose it drop.
You all right, Jack? No, seriously. You're not having some stroke or anything?
This was actually my audition piece for RADA.
I didn't know you went to RADA.
I didn't. Actually, the line is, I don't give a rap. I don't give a rap.
Oh, right.
No.
Okay, Barry, here's a nursery rhyme from Scotland again. Baloo Baliri, Baloo Baliri, Baloo Baliri, Baloo Bali. Gang away, little fairies, gang away, little fairies, gang away, little fairies.
Never mind all that, sir. Blow into this.
In fact, the answer is Freyor Ben Nu. Right, Tim, this is from France. Good King Dagobert put his breeches on backwards. Good King Dagobert put his breeches on backwards. The great Saint Eloi says to him,
Hey, you put your breeches on backwards. In French.
It actually says to him, Oh, my king, your majesty is badly breeched. It is true, says the king. I will put them on again. Graham, here's one from Ireland. There once was a man named Michael Finnegan. He grew whiskers on his chin again. The wind came out and...
He said it was the dog.
It says, as you probably know, the wind came out and blew them in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again, it says. Okay, well, here are some for any of you to have a go at. Just a few of these. It's one from England. Bobby Shafto's gone to sea, silver buckles on his knee. He'll come back and marry me.
Yeah, right.
There's a rhyme from America. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here's my spout.
What do you mean, put it away?
It's, of course, it's when I get all steamed up, hear me shout, tip me over and pour me out.
Oh.
That's what it was, yeah. Finally, it's a well-known rhyme from England. This old man, he played knick-knack on my thumb. With a knick-knack paddywhack, give the dog a bone. This old man...
Should not be approached by the public.
Came rolling home. Well, the next game is called Chicken Cross Road. This is sponsored by the Keep Britain Tidy campaign, who we should congratulate on completing 60 years of hard work. We did try to ring them, but no one was picking up. You want a better joke, then write it yourself. It's just a little link to keep things nice and light. This round is all about the ancient art of communication. In ancient Egypt, they wrote unintelligible squiggles on walls and worshipped cats. Oh no, hang on, that's Facebook. Now, in this round, each team takes it in turns to improvise the letters sent between two famous figures, with the two players alternately adding one word each at a time. The opposing team will then compose the reply. So, Barry and Graham, I'd like you to start by composing a letter from Julius Caesar to Cleopatra, then Tim and Andy will come up with a reply, and so on. So off you go, please, Barry and Graham.
Dear
Cleo,
I
am
curious
to
find
on
my
table
an
envelope
containing
a
asp,
yes,
an
asp.
Therefore,
I
wish
to
know
if
you
and
I
are
an
item
not
an
uncoupling.
I
think
I'll
take
the
hind.
The what?
Hind
legs
of donkey.
And
Now,
I
would
dance
with
the
donkey
until
it
fell
down
or
thereabouts.
here
Here.
enclosed
You
will
find
a
small
yet
exotic
and
intriguing
although
mysterious
object
which
you
will
know
is
a
traditional
and
honorable
addition
to
your
collection
of
artifacts.
see
You
soon
yours
Caesar.
Dear Julius,
I
am
in
pain.
but
You
are
oblivious
to
my
pain.
because
You
are
a
brutal
man.
from
Rome
east
of
Rome.
who
I
love
and
loves
particularly
me.
when
I
do
the
thing
which
I know
to us is
not in Egyptian.
no. True enough. Which
You
like
so
much
especially
when
you
came
to
me
in
my
boudoir
where
I
was
bathing
in
asses
blood.
because
I
had
a
shortage
of
milk.
but
Never mind.
that
I'm
a
bit
of
a
scrubber.
and
I
am
waiting
for
you
in
Egypt my
cami knickers.
Egyptian all one word.
Yes.
Yeah. And
I'm
writing
this
to
ward
Zoom.
yours
Sincerely,
Cleo
Pat.
Ra.
It's very nearly the end of the show, but there is just time for a round of Monkey Film Club. Samantha has to leave now as she's off to meet her zookeeper gentleman friend. He's a bit of an expert with monkeys, but occasionally has trouble with them when they get out of their pen. Samantha says that last week he was delighted to see her as she arrived just in time to help him beat one off behind the penguin house. Hello, teams. Your suggestions, please, of the titles of films likely to prove popular with an audience of monkeys, apes, and other primates. So you can start this one, please, Graham.
She wore a yellow gibbon.
Barry.
Clockwork orangutan.
The Greatest Ape.
National Vervet, starring Mickey Rooney.
Natural-born grillers.
Monkey Hutte.
Baboon with a view.
Rhesus Christ Superstar.
Banana Karenina.
Breakfast at Chimpanzees.
Gone with the windscreen wiper.
The Purple Arse of Cairo.
Well, so, ladies and gentlemen, as the chicken of time crosses the road of destiny and thinks to itself, does anyone really care why I did that? I notice it's the end of the show, and with that, from the team, Samantha, myself, and our audience here in Bradford, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Andy Hamilton were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson, and the producer was John Naismith.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us for a second visit to Southend-on-Sea in the fine county of Essex. And the artist John Constable famously painted cottages in North Essex. And Constable's great-great-grandson joined the Essex police force. As they didn't want to call him Constable, he was asked to change his name to something less confusing, and so became known as Constable Bent Bastard. Aged 109, Britain's oldest man lives in a retirement home here. Interviewed recently, Reg Dean said his only regret is that he can no longer do the things that he loved to do when he was in his 20s, flying planes and bombing Germany. Britain's previous oldest man died last New Year's Eve. He suffered a fit while playing charades and passed away surrounded by his family shouting, "Is it Dirty Dancing?" The first Citizens Advice Bureau in Essex was opened in Canvey Island, where in their first year they gave only one piece of advice: move. The inventor and wireless pioneer Marconi set up the world's first regular radio broadcasts from here. The company that bears his name later made televisions, as well as the first ever TV remote controls. These Italian-made controllers worked well, except if you were watching a war movie when they kept switching sides. But Marconi wasn't the last person here to make people switch over to a different channel. Let's meet the teams. On my left, Barry Cryer and Sandy Toksvig. And on my right, Miles Jupp and Richard Osman. And the lovely lady who's been the team's right hand for many years. Please welcome our scorer, the delightful Samantha. We start this week with some new additions to the Uxbridge English Dictionary. Good dictionary is essential for learning the correct use of similar terms. But certain regional words have been known to cause confusion. For example, a surprisingly large percentage of the UK population are unable to distinguish the difference between Ipswich and Norwich. Well, Ipswich is a large town in East Anglia whose history can be traced back to Roman times, whereas Norwich is a thing Chinese taxi drivers have to pass. But the meanings of words are constantly changing, team. So your suggestions, please, of any new definitions you may have spotted recently. Richard, you can start.
Bigamist. Heavy fog.
Sandy.
Buttresses, especially lustrous bottom hair.
Barry?
Biddy Ford, a fiesta for an old lady.
Miles?
Mirth, a French moth.
Conservatory, to pickle Boris Johnson.
Chinwags, Bruce Forsyth's wives and girlfriends.
Bicker, like a ballpoint, only more so.
Potpourri, the aroma of dried Teletubby.
Likelihood, probably a gangster. Barrier, more like Barry.
Referendum, that's the last time I ask you.
Juniper, did you bite that woman?
Perspire, how a steeplejack charges. Glamorgan, male version of the vajazzle.
Windscreen, underpants.
Shootout, someone selling shoes at above their market value.
Well, it's time for some acting now in the miming round called Sound Charades. It's a variation of the old TV favourite, Give Us a Clue, a show that featured Mime Meister General Lionel Blair. Veteran entertainer Lionel keeps a typically sharp eye on current events. He took a particular interest in the recent referendum campaign, although ever shrewd Lionel refuses to be drawn on whether he was in or out. Miles and Richard. Miles and Richard, you're to start, please, and your title will shortly be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. And the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Pointless celebrities. Pointless celebrities.
Well, I'm two words.
Two words.
Yeah,
I'm
two
gonna
words. It's a sort of mediocre television programme.
Okay. Oh, this is a lovely restaurant, Miles.
Certainly
You
is,
can bring me
isn't
it.
it? No.
Don't look now. Ooh. Guess who I've just seen? Literally just over your left shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
It's Piers Morgan.
Well, I suppose people like that would... Hang on a minute. Ooh. Behind you, eating pasta. One of Jedward.
Wait. Miles, drink up. We're leaving. It's Katie Hopkins.
It's sort of people you'd avoid, and no, they're not here.
Has it got, like so many things, the word celebrity in the title?
Celebrity something.
I don't watch any of these things. Celebrity...
Oh,
celebrity dinings, it's two words, wasn't it? Celebrity...
Restaurants involved.
Is the restaurant critical?
I literally could not be more furious at this point.
Oh, is there the thing you do? Do you do a celebrity one?
Please let him down gently, sir. Yes.
Oh, it's that must-see. What's it called? It's Celebrity Pointless. No, Pointless Celebrity.
Good. It's going to be an interesting meal after the show, isn't it? Okay, final title is being displayed for you, Barry and Sandy. And here once again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
The Royal Hunt of the Sun. The Royal Hunt of the Sun.
Okay.
6 words, play in a film.
Right, here it goes. Camilla. Who?
It's like he was in the room.
Oh, I know. Who's been at my newspaper? Young Prince Harry, I bet.
What do you mean, Charles?
Somebody's pinched page 3. I can't find it anywhere. The end.
Right, so Royal or Charles? Yeah. Okay, and something is missing.
Yes.
So I need to search for it.
Is 80s soft porn in the title of it? Is that
Not precisely, no.
Royal Humph for the Sun.
It's now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. First, I noticed that our doormat has been festooned by a letter. It comes from Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. Mrs. Trellis writes, "Dear shipping forecast, I'm no prude, but why do doggers need to know which way the wind is blowing? Yours sincerely, Mrs. Trellis." As we're in Southend, we will follow the standard Essex protocols, which state that obliques are permissible, but only with the prior agreement of the chair, and players found to be outside the lateral may be placed in nip, but again, at the discretion of the chair. So, simple enough. Miles, you can start.
Certainly, Kilburn High Road.
That's a bit oblique to start with, isn't it?
You know what? You've got to just play the tube station, not the man.
Jack did say about being outside the lateral, and you're definitely outside.
That's not outside.
He can start because it's his his first bid.
It's my colour.
Okay. Accepted.
Right.
Kilburn High Road. Yes. Dollis Hill.
Oh, very good. That's
good. I've only ever played as an amateur before. This is quite frightening. I know what you want me to say, but I'm not going to. I am going to say Turnham Green.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're saying Turnham Green, are you?
I am, yeah.
Let's see. It's right. Down to 4, not quite. You could have had Basildon, Chingford or Chelmsford. They're all pointless, they are.
They should do a celebrity version of that show.
They keep trying. Miles.
The Cut.
Oh, alliteration here.
Right.
Cockfosters.
Sally,
I haven't gone yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, so that surely puts me in the Hainault loop to go twice.
Yes, I think that's right.
So I'm going to go straight to Rodding Valley.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go again and do another jump. And I'm going to go South Woodford.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Sandy taking the Essex protocol very literally. That's quite all right.
Yeah, it's my first ever time, and I've got to follow a Hainault loop. Brilliant. Thank you.
Actually, no, it's Miles. It is back to Miles. Yeah.
Of course, yes. Sorry, that's. I was thinking of Cuban rules. I apologise.
You've just got to hold on sometimes, haven't you, and see where the game takes you. Perivale.
Dagenham.
Dagenham. That's swiftly taken on now, Barry.
I might be missing something here, but I'm going to say Bromley by Bow.
You're saying Bromley by Bow?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is that sound effect something we're supposed to recognise?
It is. There's a lot of competition between these quiz show hosts. You can tell they're just yes, it is. That means that's not a valid one to come up with. Bromley by Bow. So you have another go, Richard. Have another go.
Good. Well, I will go for Ravenscourt Park.
Oh.
I know. That's what I was going to. You know what? I should have gone for it in the first place. I was going to, and because it's professional, I was showing off. I went for Bromley. I shouldn't have done.
Well, it's marvellous to hear you thinking out loud. It's Sandy.
I should be kind because it's your first time. But
I've heard that before.
And more than once, embarrassingly.
And weirdly, it was from Sandy.
Well, I've not been well.
If you've not been well, I can't believe you haven't heard of Pointless.
I do this weird thing. I've taken up reading. Mornington Crescent.
Yes. Excellent round. Well, this next round takes a look at popular Essex culture and customs. Culture in Essex dates back millennia, as local archaeologists recently proved after unearthing evidence from the Bronze Age, a Neolithic tanning salon. Okay, teams, I'm going to read to you a selection of genuine magazine and newspaper articles containing the words of a renowned local celebrity from which certain key passages have been removed. And your job is to fill in the missing bits. And the local celebrity in question is none other than star of the BAFTA-winning reality TV show The Only Way Is Essex, Joey Essex. Okay, so can you fill in the missing parts from this interview? Everyone says I'm the Essex version of Jim
Broadbent.
He said, no, Jim Carrey, I sort of rule Essex, he says. I'm famous for my Joey Essex words. If I call someone a pair of Capri Suns, I'm...
using up 50% of my vocabulary.
I'm calling them really silly. That's a good one. I wasn't born in Essex, you know, but I was called Essex, and then I moved to Essex, which is...
Which is why there's a petition to rename me Joey Australia.
Which is crazy. When I was on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, some people thought I asked stupid questions. Questions like, who's the Prime Minister of...
Nando's.
No, who's the Prime Minister of Essex? And are Richard and Judy the ones who...
do that show at the seaside with a crocodile and a baby.
Yes, are Richard and Judy the ones who created the world? I wasn't the cleverest person at school. It's true, I still can't tell the time, but I don't have to. I just look at...
the moon, except in the daytime.
I just look at my phone. One bonfire night, my sister Frankie asked me if I knew the history of Guy Fawkes, and I said he was the guy who...
invented forks.
I said he was the guy who died on the cross.
Is it worth us making these things up at all?
I think the first girl I fancied was basically a typical Essex girl with perfect white teeth and...
creosote on her face.
and tan skin. She was called Rosie, but everyone called her...
Frank.
Called her Bud. I only pull good-looking girls. My mates pull anything, especially James. He would pull...
the plug on a life support machine to charge his phone.
He would pull an alien. Unlike most of my mates, I've never gone for girls with big...
dads.
With big boobs. Boobs are weird, really, aren't they? What are they made of? They're like bits of...
cottage cheese in a dog poo bag. I'm trying to channel him now.
they're like bits of jelly. And I'm actually quite good at cooking. That's what I like doing. Today I cooked eggs.
Using a toaster for 4 hours. met a fireman.
Today I cooked eggs on toast. My favourite place for a takeaway is Two Kitchens, and it's in Lyttelton. You probably haven't heard of it if you don't live in Essex, but it's very...
confusing because they have two kitchens.
It's very well known. The sushi in there is like...
fish, only not as warm.
The sushi in there is like going into Nobu. Growing up in Essex, the ultimate status symbol was a set of...
married parents.
It's all right for you, I've got to come back here on tour.
Not anymore, you don't.
It was a set of wheels. My first car was a silver Ford Fiesta. One day, bang, boof, all this smoke started coming out of it, and I thought...
hope that doesn't happen to the car.
I thought, what the hell, and I left it on the road. Clothes are a status symbol in Essex, so you always have to spend a lot of money on your wardrobe. I once splashed out £1,000 on a Louis Vuitton
suitcase and had to apologise to the shop.
A Louis Vuitton tracksuit. I couldn't believe it when I bought my own place. I was buzzing. It's such a sick flat. My bedroom's got a walk-in...
clinic.
Walk-in wardrobe that lights up as soon as you go in. Probably a fridge. When I did the show Splash, Tom Daly told me the 20-metre diving board was his second home. I thought that meant...
he must have a lot of very narrow furniture.
He said, I thought that meant he lived there. In the show, celebrities compete against each other in a diving contest. I wore extra tight, extra short trunks. On the back, they even had...
a sign saying front.
They had Essex printed on them. I loved working on OK Magazine's Fun Bingo. I'm the host caller. There are a lot of my phrases in the game that are my sayings, like salty potato and...
all the nines, 66.
Ream, it's fun. I like watching American TV shows. They're very deep. I'll only turn off the TV if there's something gross or something quite intense, like...
dialogue.
With body parts. In my latest TV series, I go to Africa and I'm thrown into...
governing Zimbabwe.
I'm thrown into all sorts of situations. Compared to Essex, Africa's a lot... Compared to Essex, Africa's a lot more different, obviously. They don't really have...
mould and salt, for example.
They don't really have houses, do they? I like animals, but they must have quite boring lives. The animals in the wild. They can't exactly...
take advantage of the fact that entrance to most museums is free.
They can't exactly go clubbing or chat up girls. At least the dogs in Essex get to...
go dogging.
Get to wear clothes, he says.
He's not even here and he's doing better than us. It's...
The animals I loved most in the whole wide world were frogs. I was addicted to them. Nanny Linda had a boyfriend who had loads of frog spawn, and he'd let me take it home and put it in my pond until...
until Nanny Linda pointed out it wasn't frog spawn.
And I took it home and put it in my pond until I could breed frogs by myself. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very nearly the end of the show, but there is just time to fit in a round of Rodent Film Club. Samantha tells me she's just nipping off with a gentleman friend to the local rodent rescue sanctuary to show him the little squirrel she's adopted. She says she'll probably let him hold her little tufty before helping him bury his nuts out in the garden. So teams, I'd like you to suggest film titles likely to prove popular with an audience of rodent lovers. So you can start, Richard.
The Best Little Dormouse in Texas.
Barry.
4 Lemmings and a Funeral.
Sandy.
Desperately Squeaking Susan.
Miles.
The Colour Gerbil.
Saturday Night Beaver.
The Postman Always Brings Mice.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Cheery Rats of Fire.
Rent a Kill Bill.
Verminator.
The Men Who Stare at Stoats.
Inglorious Mouse Turds.
Verminator 2.
Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Squirrels.
The Sound of Mouse Sick.
Total Recall. Or the German film Das Stut.
Vole Actually.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the jippy tummy of time confronts the partially thawed prawn of pestilence, and the Imodium of immortality is powerless to prevent the dastardly diarrhea of destiny, I notice it's the end of the show. So, from the team, Samantha and myself, and our audience here in Southend, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Harry Cryer, Miles Jupp, Richard Osman and Sandy Toxby were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. Programme consultants were Ian Pattinson and Fraser Steele, and the producer was John Naismith.